He said that he is my damn man's, but he switched on me like a transformer. Yeah, he changed. Nigga, you gon' get your ass changed. Don't get your ass with
What's going on, people? We are back on the screen again. I decided to do a regular cam so you guys can see me a little better. Green screen sometimes. We're gonna work on getting new quality for NBA 2K26. Alright, we're going to lock in for short. Now, we are seeing very, very good things. One bad news, current gen is back again. Old gen, whatever, because people gonna say they're old gen. That's just what people was calling it at first, so people just stuck with it. Here is some dribbling news. Now I'm going to touch through on each news and from what I'm seeing, okay? So, powered by ProPlay. ProPlay is back. Remember, people, once again, ProPlay is a technology. ProPlay is not like, what do we call it? It's not like, oh, it's just the little shots they can keep adding to what ProPlay is. More things to ProPlay that go more in depth with the technology. So it's not like I don't have a trust in ProPlay. I don't feel like, oh, ProPlay is bad. Why is it back? It's not something like I'm scared of. That's not it. Like RNG is something more. Like if he said like, oh, we still have visual cue shot changing different speed. If he still like say that's in the game, like the RNG stuff that was there, that's what I would more so worry about. But ProPlay isn't a bad thing. It means they can get more in-depth, realistic NBA things over time. Because you guys know 2K cherry picks with their system and they give us stuff bit by bit by bit by bit, so they can have abundance of stuff for the oncoming years. Imagine if they just gave out every little idea, they can burn themselves out. So you know, it's probably time periods, break periods, and probably got a little routine, you know, to what they do. Now what I've seen here, dominate every possession with immersive technology that directly translate NBA footage into realistic gameplay. 2K has said this already in their last trailer, but this is also just a like brief info description of what ProPlay is. Okay, feel more connected to every dribble and crossover with revamped size ups and experience fast-paced dynamic movement with all new ProPlay features. At first, when I was first reading it, I'm like, the hell, they doing it again? I'm sitting there literally reading like, no, they doing it again. But then, bro, we have to always take their words in accountability. They never said this last year. Feel more connected to every dribble and crossover. What was people complaining about? No matter what you guys feel like, because you guys are adapter just like me, you could adapt to the moves and then get used to learning how to move, but people felt like the game was delayed. The crossovers and stuff didn't just feel sync, it felt slow. And I keep telling y'all, this was a demo test run. The game can still feel similar probably next year, because it's like this. The 23 felt similar to 24. There was a similarity in the feels of how the game felt. So am I going to think that it's going to be a total whole new game again? No, it's going to feel similar, but I know they're doing the things that we truly wanted within this game. Probably make the shooting easier. Not easier to where, oh, we just can spray threes and everybody has high percentage. Meaning they're taking out that RNG. If you're shooting this shot 9 times out of 10, if an NBA player is shooting that shot, he's going to make it wide open. If he creates the space. And it's not a great contest on his shot, you know. So it's like they're gonna have to go back to that realisticness of that. 6'2s are dunking. I don't want to hear y'all talking about shooting crazy percentages, and 6'2s are dunking every play, meter dunk, going for it, attempting for it, even if they're not making it. So I don't want to hear that. All right, don't want to hear that. Revamped size ups. Revamped. Revamp means like when you heard what's that word called? What's that one called? Redistributed. It's called something like when refurbished. Yeah. You ever heard that word refurbished? Like when you buy like something, it's like it's basically somebody probably took it out the box, held it, but it was basically like still brand new, but it was still just, so they had to refurbish it. You know what I mean? Something like that. That's the same type of thing with 2K revamping. So they're bringing back the same stuff. Understand this. We probably gonna see some new things they add in the game that they try to add because they cherry pick those new things but they're always trying to revamp the stuff that they already had. So I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all don't think we're gonna see more like through the legs dribbling, like a little bit just cleaner, faster, even if you get tired, it's just they slowed all that down this year completely. You can see some people do certain moves, but spamming the same moves. Like, no, they're going to add a little bit more to it. Dynamic. When you hear dynamic movement, that's the word I always be saying. Like, yo, the game ain't dynamic. Like, I always be saying shit like that in my videos if people watch. That's just more probably just like in this game. I feel like you can't, like how older 2K used to be, where when you just sizing up, you could put the ball behind your back, bring it around to the front. It's just certain things like with this game, it's more slow, it's more just controlled at NBA pace. And this game was a very slow 2K. No matter what people want to say, we can assist to that. Like going up the court, if you want to go up the court fast, you have to do the blowout dribble. It's like your player speed sometimes just don't. It's like players still can just match up with you evenly. So it's like they made it more like a Pac-Man game. Too simple. Too like we need more of the dynamic. And even though people may look at the older 2Ks and watch how the sweats play, there was still a more dynamic presence to the older games if you watch realistic IRL playstyle players like me. When you watch the sweat heads that just do the speed boost, shooting the super tight peaks every time, just going for those buckets, you don't get to see the dynamic that 2K used to have back in the day. So that's always like a disclaimer I have to say to people. Like they go back and look at the sweats clips and, oh my god, this is what y'all miss. And it's like, no, watch somebody that really used to do the IRL hoop and like it's gonna put off a different vibe. Watch how they used to use some of the move. Like, you know, man, this was the greatest shit I've seen because, bro, 2K has been in a drought. It has been in a drought. And for them to just revamp fast pace, like for them to do this right here, like, yo, it's like how they used to do other stuff. Like, that's all we needed, bro. Fast pace is all we needed to know. Dynamic movement with the all new ProPlay features. All new ProPlay features mean there's gonna be some more new stuff that they could add to the game, like differences, like I guess right here, I'm gonna just read this too. Squad up in the city. We're gonna come back to this. Build a transcendent my player and climb to the competitive ranks to reach the pinnacle of the NBA stardom in the all new my career journey. Team up with friends in a stunning streamlined city. Earn recognition and increase your rep and battle rivals. Squads for park supremacy. Okay. It's probably gonna be something like, we gonna come back to this, y'all. We gonna come back to this one. I got something good for y'all. But back to what I was saying here. Fast-paced, dynamic movement. 2K ain't never promote no fast pace in their thing. More of it was realism and realistic, authentic. I don't even think I've seen the word authentic in this shit right here. I don't even see the word authentic yet. They probably could put it in another little thing, but well, we don't even see that yet. It's more stuff that's more appealing. You don't think when they create this little thing right here, this is not something super serious? Because we're all reading this. Billions of people, millions, however you want to put it. Fast-paced experience, dribbling. What did I say? It's not even dribbling, because people think we're saying spamming. It's just movement in general is back. Like, the game used to have way more flawless, if you want to call it juke movement. That's what I would call it, left to right movement when you're doing your size up escapes. Some of the size up escapes is so slow. It works because the defense end of the side is so slow too. If people don't really realize it, both sides are kind of slow. They slowed it down. Now they're going to increase the pace up for us. They have they set tone to how this game probably looked, and they probably touching up stuff. Bob the Builder and Bob the... Okay, slow this down right here and watch. It's going to be we're going to have a way more faster paced game. And that's all we needed. That's going to make the games more enjoyable. You got this game, this RNG game where people just try to meter dunk on each other, missing, shooting. Then now everybody uses low risk so they can hit some shots now. Come on, y'all. The games be taking forever, long time sometimes. Unless you playing the sweats and they just spraying threes, going for threes. Games take way longer. People don't notice the little things like that. And it's not that we need the games to end fast. We just need more happening. more being able to happen. Things happening a little quicker. Game feel like you're moving in mud. All right. New news for the dribbling that sounds good in the overall movement of NBA 2K26. This is sounding good, people. Just these words right here. I'm happy. Like, certain things don't make me happy. Some things do when I read it or see it. This getting me that. That's all we need, bro. That's all we need. And free shooting. Everything else they gonna do right without trusting in their hands. Hit that like, subscribe. We're gonna be back with some more.